Before the video starts, I apologize for my voice. It's because of my surgery, and yeah, sorry if it's annoying. Don't forget to like the video before you go on, pause it, like it, subscribe. If you support me and you didn't know, like, likes actually really help. They help like spread your video out on YouTube. I think like the more likes you get, the more, it'll be seen and recommended. So help me out and like the video, okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about my experience getting my tubes tied, or the technical term is tubal ligation. I think that's how you say it. And yeah, I just had mine done yesterday actually. And don't forget to like the video before you go on, pause it, like it, subscribe. Likes actually really help. The more likes you get, the more, it'll be seen and recommended. So help me out and like the video, okay? I asked people to send me some questions that they had about it. Yeah, let me answer some of those questions before I get into it. One question was, what was the reason you decided to get them tied? So my reason was because, if you don't already know, I have 4 boys, and yeah, that says enough already. Like, I have 4 boys. I think I'm good. Like, I don't want any more kids. When I think about it, I just think about everything about how it financially is not a good idea for me right now. Like, not just right now, but going forward. Like, kids are a lot of money, and I already have 4, and I want to focus on the 4 that I have and focus on myself. Also, I had my 4th son, and he's about to be 2 tomorrow. And yeah, I've been on birth control for up until now. Yeah, I just don't do good on birth control. Like, I have all kinds of issues, and I know I don't want any more kids, so I'd rather get my tubes tied than be on birth control for the rest of my life or whatever. Yeah, another reason is because when I'm pregnant, I always develop high blood pressure, and I had, what is it called, preeclampsia twice. Like, I was diagnosed with it twice, and both times I delivered at like 34 weeks. This was my first and my last pregnancy. I got it. My last son that I delivered had to be in the NICU for like 2 weeks, and yeah, it's scary. Like, with high blood pressure and preeclampsia and stuff, you can get seizures, and yeah, it's just scary, and it's risky for me, and for, if I were to have another baby, it'd be risky for the baby and for me. So to me, it's just not worth the risk, because I already have 4 kids that, need their mom, so I wouldn't want anything to happen to me. So yeah, those are my reasons. Sorry, that was kind of long. That was kind of a long answer, but somebody asked, do you regret it? And no. I just had it done yesterday, so I don't know. No, I actually feel like relieved and happy. I don't gotta worry about crazy hormones in birth control and accidents and having another kid when I'm not ready, or when I know I don't want another one. And somebody asked, was it painful? To me, the most painful part was, the most painful part to me was whenever they had to put my IV in. They had to put my IV in, and she gave me like a lidocaine shot first to numb it so I wouldn't hurt. And I actually have a freaking bruise from it. That's where my IV was. And that hurt when I got the numbing shot. And then when I woke up from surgery, I had a little bit of pain. I mean, I was probably still on like some medication, but once I got home, I was most of the pain was like up here, like in my shoulders. And I think they say it's from the gas that they pump into your stomach, but that's kind of already gone away. And my incisions are not that painful. Like, they're not as painful as I thought they were gonna be. Like, I was expecting like C-section pain. Like, I was expecting like to go through a C-section type thing again, but it was nothing like that. Like it's a little bit of pain. Like, I can still walk around, and I'm not lifting anything because I don't think you're supposed to for like up to 2 weeks or something. So I'm not lifting anything, but I can walk fine. Like, it really just feels like your abs are like sore. Yeah, that's what it feels like your abs are sore. But a lot of the pain was like I said, like in my shoulders and when I got the IV. Yesterday they prescribed me hydrocodons or whatever they're called, and I took those yesterday, like mainly at nighttime, and then today I took some at like 6:30 in the morning, and I haven't really needed any since. Kind of starting to feel a little bit sore now, so I'll probably just take like some Tylenol. Somebody asked, do you think you'll ever regret it? I don't think so. I'm happy. I have 4 kids. Like, I'm already blessed with 4 kids. I don't think I need any more. And then someone asked, how did you feel before and after? Before the surgery, I was super nervous. I was so scared. I was like mainly scared about getting put to sleep. Like, I was so scared. I was Googling every day up until I had my surgery about anything that could go wrong and everything, and I was just like so scared. And so I was like really nervous about that. And then when it finally came down to it, and they put me to sleep, now that I think about it, it wasn't even a big deal. Like, you don't remember anything. So yeah, I was freaking out for nothing really. You know, they're gonna take care of you and you don't remember, literally don't remember anything. So that's good. And somebody else asked, did you think, why did I do this after it was all done? No, I was just thinking like, I can't believe I actually like got through it without any problems, and I was relieved and I was happy. How do you feel pain-wise right now? Like I said before, it just feels like my abs are like sore, and there's some pain in my shoulder, and they said that that's from gas that they put into your stomach. It's very manageable. Like, I don't think I would need my hydrocodons anymore. I think I could just take like a Tylenol. Did you do it because you feel you have enough kids? If so, how many do you have? That is one reason. I have 4 kids. Did it hurt? Yeah, a lot of people just ask me if it hurt, and it did, but not crazy, like not a crazy amount of pain. Those were some questions that people had. They asked me, I asked that on my Facebook. And I asked it on my Facebook and my Snapchat. So if you do have any more questions, you can ask me in the comments, or you can add me on Snapchat or Instagram or Twitter. I'll leave everything in the description. So now I'm going to talk about the whole process. So Thursday, I scheduled this like about a month ago, and I had a Nexplanon in my arm. So Thursday, like almost a week ago, I went in to get my Nexplanon removed. That actually it didn't hurt. They just numbed me, and then it took like 15 minutes to take out, and the doctor said that that was like one of the longest ones that he's done because it was kind of deep in there. But that actually wasn't bad. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, you can ask me. I'm like all beat up. I actually have a bruise there still. That's where I got my Nexplanon out, and it's still bruised from a week ago. So Thursday, Nexplanon taken out. Then right after that, they sent me to the hospital to do my pre-op blood work. and stuff. Like, that's just where they ask you questions about your medical history, and they take your blood, which I don't know if you can tell, but they also took it here, and they left me a bruise there because she didn't know what she was doing. It's going away, but she could barely get, they couldn't find a vein in my arm, so she did it here in my hand, and like my vein, I don't even know what happened. So yeah, Thursday I did my pre-op, did blood work, I answered some questions, took my vitals and all that stuff, and then after that, that was Thursday. They basically told me, like, don't eat after midnight the day before your surgery. Don't eat or drink after midnight. My camera keeps turning off, sorry. So what was I saying? Oh, so they told me not to eat or drink after midnight before the day before my surgery. They said not to take aspirin or ibuprofen because it thins your blood. They said not to take those like 7 days before your surgery, but it was already like 5 days before my surgery. And they also said to shower and like wash my body with antibacterial soap the night before, and then the morning of my surgery. That was all my pre-op instructions. Yeah, I think that was it. So Tuesday came around yesterday, that was the day of my surgery, and they called me the day before. Surgery is scheduled for 11 on Tuesday, but they call you the day before and let you know what time they want you to come in. So I had to go in at 9:30, and it was really fast. I got there and they called me back. I had to take a urine sample to see if I was pregnant, and I wasn't. Then I go in my room and they had me put my gown on. You can't have anything on underneath. They checked my blood pressure, and I was like freaking out already. So she was like, are you nervous? Because my heart rate was like, my heart was beating fast and my blood pressure was high, and I was like really nervous. I was scared. They did that, and then they put some I think compression stockings on me. I think that like prevents blood clots or something. And they gave me my IV, and they put fluids in me, so I had to keep like peeing while I was waiting. Then the anesthesia guy, I don't know how to say it, came in and he asked me some questions, like if I'm bad on anesthesia, like whatever. I told him like I get nauseous. When I had my C-sections, I get nauseous, and so he said he would give me some medicine for that. And he leaves, and the doctor comes back and tells me that we're about to start. He was kind of running a little late, so it actually started at like 11:30, I think. The anesthesia guy came and got me, and the anesthesia guy, when he came to talk to me, he explained to me like that my throat would be sore, which that's why I'm talking like this, so I'm sorry. My throat would be sore because they have to put a tube down your throat and while you're asleep. And he said that he was like, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be painful because your stomach has to be blown up and with gas, and that freaked me out. I was like, he like made it seem like my freaking stomach was gonna blow up like this, and I was like, oh my god, that's creepy. I was just picturing it in my head and it was freaking me out. So yeah, he explained what they were gonna do and everything. And then when he came back in to take me, he put something, like this was the one thing I was, okay, so this was the one thing I was like super scared about. This is the only thing that I was scared about, that I was worried about, was being put to sleep. So when he comes back to get me, he puts like something in my IV, I guess to relax me and like put me to sleep. So he put it in my IV, and they start wheeling me out, and I say bye to my mom and my boyfriend, and I remember going through the doors, and I remember some guy like waving at me, and then I don't remember anything after that. So I was relieved. Like, I don't remember anything. I guess I just knocked out already. And yeah, next thing I know, I woke up, and it was, I think it was like 1 o'clock when I woke up. The surgery only takes like 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, I went back at like 11:30, and then the surgery takes like 30 to 40 minutes. And then I woke up, and it was like 1 o'clock. And as soon as I woke up, she asked me if I wanted some water and some crackers, and I ate the cracker, drank some water, and I went to the bathroom to pee. And as soon as you do all that, they let you go home. So I left the hospital at like 1:30. So it was really quick. And it wasn't really painful, I guess, because I probably still had medication or whatever in my system. And she gave me a pain pill before I left too. And then I got to go home. And yeah, so basically what they do is they made an incision in my belly button and an incision where my C-section scar is, and they blow up your stomach with gas so that they can see in there. And they use like a little instrument, like a camera and some instrument to look in there and like cut. Oh yeah, mine were cut and burned. So they did that. And that's why they say you could get shoulder pain, because the gas can like travel up to your shoulder. So yeah, I'll show you, let me see that. Alright, so this is the belly button incision. And then the other one is like where my C-section scar is. When they discharged me, they had to like put me in a wheelchair to go to the car. What else? When I got home, I fell asleep for a little bit. When I woke up, my mom brought me like some chicken noodle soup from Chick-fil-A, and I kind of ate that. I ate like a little bit of it, but I don't know, my stomach couldn't really handle it. So I really only ate like Jello, applesauce, a banana, a bunch of water, and that's all I could really handle yesterday. Today, I still haven't really ate anything. I had some goldfish crackers, but my mouth is still really dry. My throat is still sore, and I know it sounds annoying. And yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's not my fault. But yeah, yesterday I was good up until 5:30, and that's when the pain just like hit me. Like it felt like I got hit by a truck. Like all right here, chest, shoulders was hurting really bad. And I took some hydrocodons, and I went and laid down, and it went away. And I basically slept most of the day yesterday. Not day, but afternoon. I was just in bed or asleep. Yeah, my belly wasn't really the issue, like with pain. It was mainly like up here, and my throat was sore. Yeah, today I've only had to take I took my hydrocodons this morning at 6:30, and I'm kind of feeling some pain right now, but I think I will only need like Tylenol this time, not something like strong. That was my experience. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out. If I did, then leave a comment or message me on Twitter, Instagram, like whatever. My DMs are open for you ladies that have questions. And yeah, I don't regret it. If you're thinking about it, you should really take your time to think about it. It took me 2 years to like really be sure, and I was just ready. So just think about it, do it for yourself. Don't let anybody pressure you. If you're not sure, you know, like get on birth control. There's birth control for like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, like, you know, just take something until you know that you're sure. I think that's all. Hopefully I covered everything. I really hope I did. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. and I'm thinking about doing Vlogmas. I'm like 6 days late, but I think this is gonna be my first Vlogmas video, and I think I'm just going to film whatever I feel like filming. Vlogs, tutorials, I don't know, whatever I'm doing that day, I will try to film something. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.